Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. But yeah, people, don't fret. Your boy Rum is just running a little slower this morning. Your boy Maven was running a little behind. Was that the jet lag version of vacation? Like a vacation lag? Is there a name for that, Nikki, that you know about that I don't know about?
What, like a holiday hangover or something like that? Yeah, no, I feel that.
It feels definitely holiday hangover-ish.
Yeah.
Over the course of the holidays. And shout out to the people who are Yellowstoning it up without power, testing their might and willpower.
Yours truly.
You're still without power?
Yep.
No.
Oh man, it's been like 3 days, I guess now. Yeah.
No!
Yeah, and it's like we're not the scheduled return is tomorrow.
You're reading the schedule. I thought we were gonna talk. Listen, I thought you and I were gonna hold hands and laugh at the paupers.
Oh no,
no,
your boy lost power. Listen. I was up in Indy for the race, and yeah, Jeanette was like, she's in Florida, so we're both having a little Nick and Janet Palooza in our own right.
Okay,
and she was like, "Hey, we're out of power," and I was like, "Oh," so I had to come home to.
Okay,
a little bit of a muggy, dark house.
The muggy, clammy.
Yeah, but then as the night got cooler, it actually was kind of nice.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, didn't see this coming.
I get that. No, it's funny. Listen, when I was along powerless with the rest of when us paupers were there. Listen, man, this woman told me this one time. I know I've told you this before. She says every woman likes to draw the line right behind them. Like, I push the line, but hey, 3 guys is okay. But 4 is just like, yeah. 2 babies is okay. But like if she got 3 kids, she thumbs down, look down her nose at the girl with 4 kids.
The one right behind her, right?
Marcus Maben was that person. Listen, I was us, and I was bonded with the struggle, with the powerless struggle. And the minute I got power on, I was like, ha.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Why don't you move to a different energy grid or something? You damn it. That's why you don't have power. I mean, of course I'm joking, but I did get that little. What? One other thing I want to say this. I do want to say this. I crossed over to I want to call it let's just say a seasoned man crossover. And I want to know if any man that's seasoned can relate to this. I bought my father for Christmas. I bought him a converter, and this converter is a lighter that converts it to a plug. You know what I'm saying? Your car lighter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A wall outlet.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those. Those are awesome.
It has 2 wall outlets and 2 USB ports, right? There was something in me that, Steve likes to make this joke. Hi, Steve, by the way.
Hey, I was going to say, because I'm interested to hear your man story, because nobody became a man like I became a man this weekend.
That's my point. I said, well, everyone's out here Yellowstoning it up, right?
Yeah.
So listen, Nikki, that power was out, right? And I'm telling you, Nikki, when the light clicked on, that I went out and bought, because I bought my dad the gift, right? The chart, that goes into your cigarette lighter or whatever you call it now. I don't know if it's called cigarette lighter anymore. I'm from the days where that was a damn cigarette lighter, and the thing will burn your hand off if you touch it. That's my generation, right?
Okay.
That outlet becomes a wall socket, 2 of them. When it clicked in my head that I bought one too, I was like, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. like, when Steve says there's some people in his neighborhood, in his delegation, that can't wait for the chance to survive an apocalypse.
Oh yeah, they're kind of begging for it. Yeah.
That was the feeling I got when I was
county, man.
Listen, I couldn't wait.
That's like people made fun of that guy. And listen, and I mean, I think it was silly too, but do you remember when there was the time there was protests and things that were going on and the rumors, of course, by the time the rumors were they were going to line up and march all the way to Bullitt County, the one dude that sat in front of the Bullitt County, he sat right there in Shepherdsville. He had a shotgun, was in the back of his truck, and he was like, I dare everybody to come down here. And people were like, oh, he's stupid. I'm like, no, he's serious.
Yeah. I was like, please don't.
He is waited. No, they would kill him. I mean, for sure. But he is waited.
He'd get overrun.
Oh, yeah. But he is waited his whole life.
He would go down without a fight.
That guy has waited his whole life for a protest to break out
for the race war. Yeah. Listen, I felt guilty how excited I was to use my charger, my emergency car adapter charger, right? And I was able to, when it got dark, I made sure I opened up my windows to show people that, like, I got power. Like my charger.
You were like flaunting
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
it's like, stop.
My charger is providing, of course, in the real apocalypse, that would be the last thing you want to do is expose yourself to having power when nobody else has power. It's like, oh, it's not going to get overrun by that. But yeah, point being, I got to use my wall outlet cigarette lighter charger that turns into a regular outlet. And it just, hey, people, it's not a bad investment. Because one day without any wall outlet power sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Sucks. Your phone, if you can't charge your phone, like, never get put in that situation.
How about all us in Mount Washington, Nick, just flexing over our superior power in Bullitt County?
Yeah, it's wrong. Look,
notice all y'all don't have power.
Listen, that's
in Shepherdsville.
That's
Hillview.
Exactly the first joke I made with Nikki. It was like the rest of the poppers that didn't have power. It's like,
and then a transformer blew in the middle of the night last night.
And scene.
Like, what happened? Now, I will say, though, credit. Shout out Salt River Electric. Lose your Kroger card there. It dropped from your keys hat. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
It was like you were cheating in a poker game or something. You just kind of fell.
Yeah. No, listen, it broke. Right?
Okay.
It broke through. But my thinking was, I got about 40 cents on gas left on this. Then I'm gonna have to get a new one. Okay. But I was randomly, think about this. I was randomly looking for a t-shirt, right? In my little clothes hamper, right? And I felt a jacket that I threw in the hamper. It wasn't supposed to be in the hamper. And as I'm throwing the jacket to the bed, I feel this little piece of plastic inside the pocket. And then in my brain, I said, later on, I'm gonna go back and check that jacket to see what that is, because I didn't feel like it belonged in my clothes. I was like, I know it's about the size of a tag, but it can't be a tag. It's like, why would I have a plastic tag in my, in my pocket, right? So I'm at Kroger and got my little, what do I have? Chicken tenderloins and chicken stock to make the rice in. Okay, so I'm getting that and buttermilk. And then I get up in front to pay. And I'll have a Kroger card on my keychain. And I said, that's what I felt in my jacket pocket.
That's what it was.
Yeah. It was like one of those movies where they, and that's what that was. I was like, must came off my keys, went to a pocket. But yeah, I'm going to just burn my gas and then I get a new one.
Yeah. What about the siren in the middle of the night, Sunday night, man? God, dude.
Wait, what now?
I was in dead asleep, man. And it was just like, It's like, what is going on?
The warning systems in Louisville, Kentucky, and surrounding counties, it makes it sound worse than what it is.
Yeah, and then it reads the message it sends basically like, if you're in Mount Washington, you're about to be obliterated.
You're done.
Yeah. Get to your basement. If you're not in your basement, you're gonna die. If you don't have a basement, you're gonna die.
No, we promise you.
Yeah. Death is on the way.
It's
knock,
like
knock.
an F7 tornado. It's like we've never seen a tornado is about the size of the entire county.
So listen, I went back and forth. I was like, man, I'm gonna, there was Sunday night. I was like, I'm gonna get the AEW pay-per-view. I was like, I'm gonna get Double or Nothing. It ended up was like, no, because I'm not gonna be able to stay awake, and I know they're long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to stay awake. I was dead tired. Sunday.
Long matches or long build?
Long pay-per-views.
Uh-huh.
Double AEW kind of that's one of the next things they got to work on. The length of their shows, their pay-per-views,
insane,
really long,
like obscenely long,
like 4 or 5 hours, and it's like, okay, this is too much. Like WWE did a good job at splitting WrestleMania up into 2 nights because it got to where it was 7 hours. It's like I'm like I love wrestling more than anybody on planet Earth, and I'm done.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, the last couple minutes, like I'm done. So, anyways, I decided against it, and.
By the way, the phone lines are open.
Oh, yeah.
And
we're going to get to a couple things, too, because there's
8150 939 is the number. 3831 939 is the text line. Feel free to jump in with the conversation again. It's a Freestyle Tuesday. Go ahead.
Yeah, and there's a lot to catch up on. It was a big weekend. So we haven't even got to the other shock of the weekend. Well, I want to get to that. I'm definitely want to get to that. But so anyways, long story short, I don't get it. I'm like, I'm going to keep up with it on Twitter because that's the other thing AEW really needs to work on. Like they put out big clips like as they're happening. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I don't really have to watch to buy the $50 pay-per-view if I can just watch most of the clips like within 45 seconds of when they happen on the show.
Uh-huh.
But I fall asleep. This thing goes off. And it's like imminent death is on the way. Shepherdsville, Mount Washington, you're going to die. I get up. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So I go into the living room. Xavier's asleep. I'm not waking him up until I know death is knocking on the door.
Yeah, this has to be done.
Yeah. So I get up. I start looking at my guy, Kevin Harnett. And I'm like, okay, what's happening here?
Kevin, you go straight to Kevin?
No, but here's the problem. Kevin's not there.
Kevin called it. Oh.
No, Kevin's not there.
Oh, geez.
And I'm
where was Kevin?
I'm like, now we're screwed. Now I'm screwed.
Kevin just said, I'm not going to be at work for this one.
So I go to my number 2, Jay Cardosi.
Okay. He's on. What's he got to say?
I'm like, Jay, help me out here. What's Jay say? So Jay's like, you're going to die if you're in Mount Washington. He's like, it's coming to Mount Washington.
I was watching the coverage.
You're going to die.
You're along I-65. See this red?
Oh, yeah. They're like, this hook arrow is coming straight to Mount Washington. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm getting it. So I call Elijah.
What about all the other places, Steve? You act like there's no other place that was getting targeted.
Yeah, well, that's for my mom and them to deal with in Shepherdsville. Yeah. I don't have
Isn't it amazing how you only care about your area for everybody? Mm-hmm. Like, you really, and listen, think about this. Every time you say, please miss me, you're
just like, go to the next city. You destroy Taylorsville.
Yeah, you're literally asking for the tornado.
Just skip over Mount Washington and hit Taylorsville. Yeah, we'll tear Taylorsville to the ground. I love Taylorsville. Beautiful place. Yeah.
If you're in J-Town, you're like, just go south.
Yeah. Right there. So this thing's coming, and it's like, okay, this is going down. Like I'm actually rationalizing in my mind. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to deal with the tornado,
right? Full tilt.
Yeah, like this
might be bad, like bathtub.
And this is all jokes aside. Well, I got a basement, but I mean, it's a walkout basement. So there's a wall where the steps are that I've already got a plan in my head that if it ever happened, I'd pull the mattress down there, get behind that wall. Up against the underneath part because there's glass, in case glass shot out there. So I've got a full plan. Like, I mean, I'm prepared for this, but I'm like, I'm actually rationalizing in my head, this is going to happen.
You don't want to have to actually apply the plan.
So the second thing I do, I call Elijah. Hey, are you okay? Where you at your mom's? He's at his mom's. They have a storm shelter. I'm like, listen, you got 2 options. I need to go get in that, or do you need me to come and get you really quick? Because if you need me to come and get you, I'm gonna come and get you. You know
what the hell is wrong with Steve?
Yeah.
It's way too late for that, Steve.
Well, listen, I'm like,
Steve is gonna be that guy in the movie. You
He's
know
a
how
twister,
you know how like the Earth is crashing and the it's caving in and the car.
Oh, you're talking 2012 with John Cusack, where they're flying away. They're flying. Yeah.
That one too.
Yeah.
Like in all these movies, the pavement is literally crumbling beneath the last tire of their. They're not SUV. What is it called? The other van, the camper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the ground is literally crumbling,
right?
And they're just running from the storm. And Steve's, I'm gonna get you over.
Yeah,
man, make sure you have the door open.
Yeah,
Steve driving through things just falling from the sky.
Cows going by, Steve.
Cows and semi trucks.
You're gonna have to say, hey, buddy, ride it out.
Well, I told him, I was like, listen, I was like,
you're 16.
I was like, what do we need to do here? Are y'all good? Are you going to get in the shelter, or do I need to come on and get you right now? Because we've got about 10 minutes, and Elijah's 5 minutes down the road from me. So we've got about exactly the amount of time.
Elijah, you start running this way.
Yeah.
You start running towards me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drive towards you. And you just get in the jump in. We'll have time to open the door. You just hop in the trunk. In the bed.
All this is going on. Elijah's like, no, Dad, we're good. He's like, we're in the thing, we're good. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's good. I'm like, okay, so he's taken care of. I'm comfortable there. And so anyways, I'm like, all right, it's time. I need to go get Xavier. We're gonna have to figure stuff out here, and I'm not a big panicker during storms. I mean, storms don't really bother me. Like, I'm not one of those, like when I wake up, like, oh my God, it's storming. But
all you can do is be prepared.
It was about that. Yeah. I mean, because I do live my life very much where I'm like, you can't stop it.
Yeah.
You just prepare the best you can. Yeah. So anyways, everything's good. About that time, Nick, Jay's like, oh, actually, we're good. Yeah, he's like, we're going to cancel the tornado warning. Everything's fine.
I heard that too.
No one's dead.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
He's
like, there was never a tornado. The hookup girl, he's like, as soon as it was, as quick as it came up, it went away. I was like,
even the tornado didn't want to mess with the county.
That was the most anticlimactic imminent tornado.
And by that point, you're like, I don't want a little action. Like, I'm built up. Like, I'm in the mode now. Like, I've already painted my face. Like, I'm ready to take this back. Like, I'm ready to go Forrest Gump.
You're right.
I was ready to get on the roof and be like, is that all you got?
Start yelling at Mother Nature.
It's like, yeah, I got no issues with God, but I was going to take it up with Mother Nature, like, is that all you got? Bring it. Yeah, so it was all good. Everything worked out fine. Went to sleep.
Top text line. I want to know if I'm getting admonished for making a joke about Steve not going to get.
Says, no, Dad, I'm going to leave Mom. Yeah. Oh, listen, she was invited to. I told her, I was like, listen, I didn't add that in, but I was like, I'll come and get you and your mom right now. Like, what do y'all need? Yeah. And then she's like, well, what am I going to do with my dogs? I said, Amelia, what are you going to do with the dogs? If you're there, do the same thing. Where are you going to put them? Yeah, don't put them there.
That's it.
Yeah. Are you going to hold on to them?
Steve, the only way to ensure your survival.
I was like, this is some crap Nick would do. Like, Nick, we got to go right now. Listen, everybody's going to die. He's like, what am I doing with my
just
dog?
give me 5 seconds to get my bonsai tree. I just need my bonsai tree.
Yeah, and I love puppies. Like, I get it. I mean, they are very much part of the. And for her,
only way you're going to survive this scene in any movie is if you show your bleeding heart for an animal. Right?
Then you think Mother Nature be like,
if you grab whoever grabs the dog in the movie is going to survive.
See, and that night I was going to die. Even though, like, I love her puppies,
right.
I love her puppies, and we always play with them stuff. But I was like, they got natural instincts. I was like, they're going to survive this thing better than we are,
no matter what.
Yeah, like they, I mean, when it floods, I mean, people with horses, like, I mean, if you don't have the money, I mean, they just let them go because they're like, you let them out.
Right.
Like my papa did that with his cows. It was like, you let them out, they'll come back. He's like, it's flooding. When the flood hit, he's like,
Right.
you leave them, they're going to die.
Okay.
Let them be animals.
Yeah.
Let them out. And they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they'll figure it out better than humans will. They just have instincts. They know like, hey, because look, before it even flooded the day before, the cows were all up by the gate.
Mhm.
And it was like, that is weird. You know, it's raining. And the cows were like, no, you idiots. It's about to flood.
Yes, it's coming. Like, yeah, let's get away from it. Okay.
Do we have that? Like, did we have that instinct and then we just lost it with, with iPhones and stuff?
The societal coaching out of our comfort.
Let me start it right here.
Somebody will figure it out.
How many times nowadays? Pointer. Good point. I love her puppies. Probably not a good thing to say about the ex. Yeah, that's fair. That's
Jerry Lawler.
Yeah. Well, I will say though, her and Charity are good friends, and Charity's puppies are. She's not self-conscious, put it that way.
Fair enough.
But fair enough, Pointer.
You said, for example.
For example, how many times do you hear people go outside nowadays and go, yeah, it smells like it's going to rain?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you don't care. My phone's going to tell me if it's going to rain.
So yeah, you're coaching out your instinct
Yes.
of identifying if it's going to rain.
Dude, the smell of a good pre-rain is and post-rain. That's up there though. There's something like, I mean, believe me, I don't think I got a whole lot of that primal left in me. But when I go outside and I smell the rain, I'm just like, it like comes back for a split second.
Okay,
I'm like, this is awesome.
What instinct is stronger in you, Steve? The smell of rain or your joints aching?
That definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Why? My wrist hurt.
Yeah. You have that one identifier.
Yeah.
It's like,
I feel it in my foot.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, is our superior to animals like with the joint pain? Does a goat just say, damn it, rain's coming?
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's bad. Bad.
See what you did there. That was good.
I didn't mean to.
I knew you didn't.
But it was awesome.
I knew you did.
But it was funny.
And I paused.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see if you were going to own it or not.
Yeah, I was like, let's do it. Yeah. That's bad.
Okay, we're catching up, Steve.
Okay. Couple other things happened. I didn't know Nick was an Indy 500 guy.
Okay.
I didn't know I was either.
Okay. I'm glad you said that because
It was
all
fun.
of a sudden I'm looking on my timeline and Nick's like Mr. IndyCar. He's like, oh man, hey, so here comes Pistol, man, and Pistol Pete is, oh man, look, hey man, and now
He made
John Stasiak is talking crap about
Made this beautiful move.
and I'm like,
You went with Pistol Pete and Sean Stasiak. You went with all-time great college basketball player and WCW mid-Carter. That was
I don't know where Stasiak came from.
that was awesome.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, that's a funny joke if you knew who he was.
So Nick went completely.
Yeah, but I was like, what?
Was Pat Jaggers up there?
No, he was in Charlotte. I was bummed. I wanted to see my boy
Okay,
Patty.
there was a NASCAR race in
There was a
Charlotte.
NASCAR race, and that was one of the stories. Kyle Larson was doing the double. He was the first guy in 10 years to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem was, I swear, Mother Nature and God did not want him to do the double.
Okay.
The double being that he races
Yeah,
in Indy,
Indy.
hops on a jet, and then races in the Coca-Cola 600.
Who was the
in
last
Charlotte.
person 10 years ago?
I think it was Tony Stewart.
Oh.
It was Tony Stewart or Bush. I can't remember
I
who
think
it was.
Tony Stewart as well.
I think it was. It was like 10 years ago, the last time somebody tried it.
Yeah.
So
wait. Whoa.
You get so snobbish when you like if Marcus acts.
Listen,
He's very snobbish about NASCAR.
the reason I asked you is because I think it was Tony Stewart.
I think it was. I could be wrong. I think it was.
We're not even on YouTube yet, are we?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Some gestures are just made for
Yeah.
Look. Wait.
No, it probably is, but it's not. You're just. That's like you have a
He had
little.
the best video game too.
No, that is true.
The
I
Tony
did enjoy
Stewart video game.
Is it the one you were like racing on dirt and stuff?
No, that's when he killed somebody.
No, I know. I know that. But
There's actually a terrible scene there. That was real life.
No, that
I
Tony
thought of the video game.
that
you could.
Tony
Maybe
Stewart
I'm making that up.
NASCAR was when they first started getting real good at the drafting graphics, where you could see like you were in somebody's draft. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a Bristol or something, you could actually simulate.
Let's see what I'm saying. Like he is and I will say I'm so proud of Louisville because Louisville soccer fans have embraced the Steves. It's like I don't really know. I'm just rooting for.
Is this
Louisville
offsides
City.
or
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Oh, the field. They're like, it's the pitch. Like the pitch.
Oh God, there's certain things that,
like, what is that?
And Chase is one of my favorite individuals, and I think even he would say it. Why they have to
I don't
call?
think Chase is embracing of the
Chase may not.
I know
be.
it's personal, but but Chase is not embracing of the.
Well, he don't like Lou City.
I know, but I'm talking about I don't think he embraces the newcomer fan.
That might be true, but I think Lou City as a whole,
yeah, you're right.
For this city, I think people, you can be an average. I really don't know anything about soccer. I'm just rooting for him. Like, kick the ball in the goal. And people are like, yeah, he's here. Like
the same guy that has like 3 European teams in like the Bundesliga, Serie A, and Premier League.
He's just pumped that Steve's at the game.
Yeah, right.
And Steve's just like, yeah, ball. And it's like, whatever, man.
About 10 years ago, though.
Oh yeah,
it was all just
it was very annoying. It was
a
very
pitch.
off-putting.
Oh yeah, but unfortunately it was a tie again, and it was 0-0. It's 0-0. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think we need to practice more though. We haven't scored. It's training. It's not practice. Like,
well,
you know what?
Is said guy with NASCAR because like he has some knowledge of NASCAR. So he like when you start talking NASCAR, it's like his body language shifts and he turns into
that guy.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it's NASCAR time. So he turns his hat around. Look, he puts his chaw in. He's like, yeah, start NASCAR.
I couldn't wait for the subject to come
what
up.
just happened? Yeah, you're the guy. You're the guy out with the shotgun.
And you know who got me into NASCAR?
Patty Ice.
People were not.
I'm kidding. I knew that. I knew that.
You know who got me into NASCAR?
Who's that?
Troy Jackson.
I thought that's
Troy Escalade Jackson.
He was a NASCAR guy?
He took young freshman Marcus Maven to Outer Loop when it was the speedway out there. Shout out to some people. I have to stay nameless because some violations may or may not have occurred.
Allegedly.
Fair.
Allegedly.
But thanks to shout out to all the people from the old Outer Loop Speedway that took care of your boys, like it was good stuff. But yeah, he got me into it and it just kind of escalated from there. I was like, okay, I can deal with it. I can deal with this. And once you start disproving a lot of the stereotypes that go along with the NASCAR.
Oh yeah. Okay. So since we're continuing to clean up, I think we've got most of everything from over the weekend. Like I said, I was curious about the Nick Valvano, the super Indy guy. So I'm glad to know and I'm proud of him because I knew that conversation was going to go one of two ways. It was either going to be him just saying what he said, just like, yeah, no, I didn't know either. It was just, I went, it was awesome. And, and then I just got involved. Like once I was there, it sucked me in. And then I was at the press conference and I was like, oh man, what's his name? Talking trash about the other guy. And then, or he was going to be like, I always like Indy. It's always been a passion.
What do you mean?
I will say I've loosely followed it, like loosely, but I'm saying like to the point where, what my Indy knowledge was? Conversational Spanish.
Why do they drink milk?
I don't know. It's some sort of tradition thing.
You don't even get to be a casual.
I forgot what the reason is.
You don't even get to say you're a casual.
But I know like what the teams
Indy,
are and stuff like,
why they drink milk.
I forgot what it is. I forgot.
Text us 3831 9039. Inform Nick about why they drink milk after winning.
Here's a question for you guys. You win the thing. You're obviously elated. Are you pouring the milk on your head, though? Joseph Newgarden was back-to-back wins. He won last year. He won this year. He drank. He just took a nice sip of milk. He didn't dump it all over himself. I think if I won, you've just been in a hot car. You're sweaty. You really want to cover yourself in milk?
I have thought about
Like champagne is one thing.
Yeah.
Like it's sticky in its own right, but it's not milk. Like milk is milk.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like,
Texas says it was Kurt Busch.
Okay.
it was Kurt Busch.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Ha.
Yeah, I have the list here. It's Robbie. Let's see here. Tony Stewart became the first and only driver to date to successfully complete all 1,100 miles of both races.
Oh, ha!
John Andretti was the first to attempt it in 94. Robbie Gordon did it on 5 occasions.
So
Tony Stewart did it twice, and Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch have both attempted to do it.
attempted Mossy Oak Properties. Ha! Tony Stewart, the only one to successfully do it.
Eat it. Okay, so how about this? We did get a tweet from Louisville men's basketball that said, let's make it official. This is Reviveville coming soon.
Let's make it official.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Are we thinking coaches? Or are we thinking
I'm
official visits?
I'm thinking that they are going to officially announce the roster here
Ooh.
very soon. I do know that Terrence Edwards has made his way to Louisville.
He has made his way to the Twitter as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It is. And here's the thing. You know what's funny about that? In this world, I hate this guy. This guy always annoyed me. It was like, I don't care until I get here. And it's like, okay, well, all right, well, we won't celebrate commitment soon. And it's like, but now there is a little bit of you. It's like, I feel a lot better when they just get here.
Oh, you mean like I don't care until they get on campus?
Like, you know.
But no. You don't want to know why I know? Because I don't care till they get here, guy. Turns
Before they announced anybody, instead of just announcing guys like as they get them,
as they commit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, it is. It's nice to know though, man, that
When does do we? I should always know, but do we know when the summer school session officially starts? Is that
June, right?
if a producer?
I wonder if Nick's
knew.
looking that up. I think Nick's looking that up.
I seriously was, and then this thing popped up, and it's talking about the placebo effect of like touching your feet, and it just, I don't know, it just was on my Twitter
It's
feed.
not placebo.
But yeah, but they're saying like, well, you know, Twitter now has to fact check everything or whatever. Said there's no scientific evidence that reflexology is effective for any medical condition or has any positive effect on one's well-being beyond the placebo effect.
Yeah.
I felt like there was actual like
Plus,
science behind.
If there was, we would just make a shot for it, and you wouldn't have to do any of it.
I thought there was
Just
like
inject yourself with this.
don't even explore reflexology
But
because it's just stupid.
but isn't that like the whole holistic thing? Like that's spit's real, right?
Well, yeah, but why do you need holistic stuff when they can just put it in a needle and give it to you?
Maybe you could do both. I don't know, but this looks relaxing as hell, man. Seriously,
I'm disappointed in Twitter for fact checking that and saying that there's no evidence. That's extremely disappointing.
I want someone to play with my feet. Now this looks comfortable as hell, man. Like seriously, like a massage. Dude.
Summer school.
When do the summer school classes start?
When can I ensure that my guys will be actually taking financial aid from accepting?
I don't really want my guys in summer school.
Let's see here.
I don't need them taken away from the focus of
they
workouts.
Need one class, Steve. One class.
Summer class this summer. I'm trying to see.
And they're only going to be able to work out.
Is that what he's typing in Google? Summer class this summer.
I'm trying to see what the dates are for U of L.
He's breaking Google. Google's like, what?
What do you want? What are you asking for? What do you want me to find for you?
What do you want?
Summer programs first year.
Okay. Summer school.
U of L summer schedule, man.
Dude, that's what I'm looking up. Summer schedule Louisville. Because it said it gave me something for the engineering school, which is like July, and I think
we better not have any basketball players in engineering school.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. Here we go. Calendars.
So I want to be Purdue, trying to win championships here. A bunch of engineering kids running around.
Okay. Academic summer calendar.
Text us, please, if you can beat Nick.
Okay. Here we go.
A coffee.
Classes start for summer 2024 term 1. Classes start May 6th. So they started already.
Summer school is already, the first session has already started.
For session exams? 1.
Okay, but well, then obviously we're probably looking for session 2 or 3.
Session 2, May 28th.
Okay, that's today.
I was wondering.
So it makes sense.
That truck,
Section 3, July 8th.
That truck that had half of the parking lot blocked off when you came in. Did you go past that truck?
Oh, yeah.
That truck is what made me say, this must be summer school session. Revving up, especially in this area right here.
Are they dropping off furniture or something?
Yeah, just.
It looked like somebody could be moving in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so today and then July 8th. So that means we should be getting.
They should be here today.
Yeah, Like, don't look. Y'all need to put it.
I'm going to use the academic part to
actually. Whoever waits till July 8th, you take them off starting lineup. I'll just be like, I'm good. You're gonna have to earn your keep.
You know what's funny, Nikki? Steve was about to come up with a harsher punishment, and I could see the wheels in his brain turning. He was about to say, we don't want you here.
Yeah.
And then he dialed it back to, you should have to do some extra. We just can't stop.
That was good work. He scrambled in the pocket there.
Pocket
collapsed around him. He picked up 5 yards. It was good.
You could tell.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, never mind. I was like, I like my team. I don't want to kick anybody off the team.
Brady tweeted all the freshmen and spring players will be in today.
Okay.
Thank you, CH.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
We get a little Brady Brom tweet.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you used the academic part of it to get them here on campus earlier.
Well, football, you really better be here. Dude,
you better not be going back to sleep.
We play on Labor Day weekend.
Which is what? What is Labor Day weekend?
Well, first week in September, right? Last week in August, first week in September.
You should tell me. What would I know?
I mean, it's always like September 1st, 2nd, that weekend, right around there. Yeah. So hey, you need to be here. Okay. Basketball, at least you're like,
we're on the clock, the football clock.
Yeah. I'm looking at this basketball team. I'm like, I'm planning to spend a lot of money to go to the Bahamas.
You better be ready.
So what I better not be seeing is that you guys are out here jacking around doing God knows what. We'll get there in July. The heck you will. You get here May 28th and get ready to go win some games.
What's Tyler Shuck up to?
He's being awesome.
He just got married, didn't he?
Yeah.
This summer.
Yeah. Just being the man. Just ready to dominate college football. What do you think he's doing?
I'm gonna check out Joshua. I tell you what, it's a heavy first break. We'll keep Nikki on schedule.
Yeah.
As much as we can.
Ish.
Quick commercial break. 939 The Bill.
Hello, this is Dan McDonald, head baseball coach at the University of Louisville. You are listening to the home of Cardinal baseball on 93.9 The Ville.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Value Market is Louisville's grocer. Since 1978, Value Market has been your neighborhood grocery store for all of life's best moments. Value Market gets it. Life is busy. That's why Value Market has curbside and delivery since 2013, freeing up more of your time for the more important things in life. Kids' ball games, family visits, work, tailgating, and cookouts. Value Market gets it. That's why Value Market has 4 area locations to serve your grocery needs. Mid-City Mall, Outer Loop Plaza, Iroquois Manor, and Mount Washington. At Value Market, you got savings in the bag. ValueMarket.com.
Buy 4 washes, get 3 free on our top 3 wash books during Mike's Car Wash biggest sale of the year. Wash books make the perfect gift for dad. Buy 4 washes, get 3 free on our top 3 wash books at all Louisville area Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily 7 to 9.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut-rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, historic rivalries tip off with shareable bites, and every shot you take is a game winner. All season long, you're ballin' with 29-degree beer, courtside seats, and scenic views. I mean, where else can you pair wall-to-wall hoops with hard-to-find whiskey? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late-night bites.
Twin Peaks, the best spot to watch the NBA and NHL playoffs. Also, happy National Burger Day. Get yourself a nice burger over at Twin Peaks. And by the way, the countdown to Miss Twin Peaks 2024 is on, and voting for Miss Popular is officially live. Head over to MissTwinPeaks2024.com to learn more about the contest and cast your 5 votes for your favorite Twin Peaks girl. Twin Peaks eats drinks, scenic views.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just with love for duplicator sales service.
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Savin.
For today and tomorrow.
And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Ricoh and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
Just with love for duplicator sales service.
Hi, this is Louisville football coach Jeff Brown. You're listening to the home of U of L Athletics, 93.9 The Bill.
Is she friends with Sasha Banks?
You agree with that sentiment? Then DFH Company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222. Shame on you.
Oops.
62 or call DFHcompany.com. What is that? Stephen Rummage.
Was that DC?
Mm-hmm.
My guy.
Steve. Nikki.
Is Steve not supposed to be drinking DCs?
On Friday, Steve gave up soda.
That was 4 days ago.
That was a while ago, to be
gave
fair.
up soda. I heard that sound and I couldn't believe it.
Oh, well, it's not my fault. Okay, so Charity did a huge click list because I'm a click list guy now. Yeah, I know. I hated those people.
You crossed over to the click list. What next? You're gonna just start Apple Paying with your phone?
I do that now. I actually do have Apple Pay.
Dude, I've been using it way too much.
The chip is
way
the
too
only
much.
step left for you, Steve.
I'm with Steve. I've been using my Apple Pay way
Digital
too
Apple
GD
Pay
much.
card.
They just inserted the chip in me. It's not like it's everybody's getting it.
It's right in your hand.
Yeah.
I did watch the episode too.
Which one?
The South Park.
Oh, the end of obesity? I forgot about that.
I took that whole thing personal.
Yeah, is it Carmen using Ozempic? She's using the same thing Steve and I are using.
I took the whole.
Did you get through the whole thing?
And I was like,
I'm not watching. This is stupid.
Stupid. Like, I loved the COVID episode. I was like, yeah. And this one, I was like, it's stupid. They're going
I
too
feel
far.
attacked.
Hey, they're going too far.
Yeah. Where's Lizzo when you need her?
Yeah, I know. Oh, she got mad.
No. They said she embraced it.
Did you watch her video?
No. The narrative is that she embraced it.
Oh, no, she did a video and she was kind of like, She embraced it. Yeah, no, you know what? She embraced it. But I don't know. I think it bothered her a little bit.
She had to.
I kind of felt bad for her, man.
What was she gonna do though?
She did a video where she watched it live, like on the video, and she was kind of like, you could tell at first, though, she was kind of like, dang. And then she was like, oh, well, screw them. You know, like she did good, you know. Hey, okay, listen. State of Louisville. Shout out to them. They did the Lord's work on this.
I'm listening.
According to the Louisville, they tweeted this out too, so you can go check it out. The following players are enrolled at Louisville right now, according to the Louisville's active directory. Chucky Hepburn, Terrence Edwards Jr., Javon Hadley, Kason Pryor, James Scott, and Aiden McCool. So that is probably your group that is starting on the 28th.
Okay. Well, tell me which ones caused you to panic
So,
the yet to enroll.
The yet to enroll. Let's talk about the ones that don't want it as bad as the other guys.
Yeah, right.
So I can tell you right now, my starting five.
You've already kicked. Yeah, you've already kicked off the yet to enroll.
Okay. So the yet to enrolls are Corin Johnson, Rain Smith, Kobe Rogers. Let's see. Abubakar Traore, Connie Ruths, Noah Waterman, Frank Anselm, and Ali Khalifa.
Okay.
It's a lot of names.
Give me that list is way too long for the summer session to not be here.
Yeah.
Give me your first panic.
You know,
you take too long, Steve.
None of them made me panic.
Noah Waterman.
Let me, you know what? Because now it's going to sound, look, now let me be this guy. My 4, if you would have said, and I swear to you, I
agree.
If you had given me 4 names and you said, Steve, if there's 4 guys could be committed or are here today, I would have said Chucky Hepburn, Terrence Edwards Jr., Javon Hadley, and Kason Pryor.
Yep.
I would have said those 4. So I can't really, I would be faking it if I said anybody else worries me right now. And let's be clear. I want to be clear, just so people don't take it the wrong way. There's no reason to worry. Like, right. I don't want people to sound like,
we're talking about, hey, finishing a summer session there, or doing what you got to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if I could have picked 4, I promise you, those would have been the 4 I would pick. So the fact that they are enrolled, and I would assume that means they're starting class today. And I guess the other ones will probably just start the next session in July, which they can be here before July.
There might be 1 or 2 dudes be late.
And it could be.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be.
I don't know. Those summer sessions go pretty fast.
Dude, it's about to be June. Like,
those summer sessions go fast. I was going to say, like, maybe my people are outlier. I mean, I don't know, Steve. That's a lot of people yet to enroll if this is the second session.
No, but if you've got those guys on campus already, and then you say, hey, these other guys, everybody will be here by July 8th. Your entire team, the entirety of your team, and you've already had, which let me be clear, the TBT guys aren't going to be on campus till mid-July. Kind of working out, doing their thing. So you're not really missing a ton. But if I can get Chucky Hepburn and Hadley and Pryor and Edwards in for workouts, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, give me those guys here working out in June. Listen, I'm good. I'm comfortable with this. I'm comfortable with this. That's good information too. That's a good pull by State of Louisville. Like, I'm curious.
I'm gonna dive into my Steve bag on this one when I say, hey, when you have a top ranked transfer class, and you have the opportunity is too close, right? If I felt this, okay,
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with like kind of where I'm going with this. We have too much of an opportunity
If
right now.
if you didn't believe, and like I said, you and I are very much, I would rather set the bar low for Louisville.
Yeah.
Just because I want to protect them. Like, I don't care. I mean, we've never hid that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would much rather set the bar low. But what he did in this class is like, okay, I'm not saying they're a national championship team, but they got a shot to be pretty good.
That's what and
like, this could be a top 5 team in the ACC.
That's why I don't want to. That's why I don't want to leave food on the table. Like,
but we said this
an
last
extra
year.
4 weeks.
We said this last year with the football team. When we went through that, we were like, football team, I think they could be really good, and they were really good. Need to be better this year. 10 wins wasn't enough. 10 wins.
Talk about bar setting.
Yeah.
Just my only, like I said, that's an internal. That's just an internal thing that I'm kind of projecting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just know 3 summer weeks of a weight program, of your campus weight program.
Yeah, no, you're
just
totally
don't
right.
want to miss any opportunity.
No, and I know you're going to get mad at me for saying this, but you got to remember, we also get on this football timeline sometimes in the summer, and basketball is not far away, but it is. and it doesn't start till November.
And again, listen, this is kind of me. Like, this is me. Growing, like, you remember when Cam was in here and we talked about not even taking a weekend off, like that was the most he got off in the summer.
Yeah.
Like I lived 2.5 hours away.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I went home for 2 days in the summer, it was like, I felt like I was, a month behind schedule, you know what I'm saying? And I used to get mad at the people who would go home for extended time in the summer. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we got a shot here, like, get back here, So yeah, I just, there's just something internal, just a little. And when you go get adults like this, I expect them to have more of a desperation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel to them, like, like.
But I will say,
again, and this is just
because
I am just completely nitpicking.
Let me look at the state of Louisville list again really quick, because let me also give a couple people caveats, because I agree with you. But let me say this. The adults are here, except Traore, who's over in France, who's been in France for the last little bit.
Waterman,
who, I don't know what Waterman's deal is, and Rain Smith. Now, these are the 3 older guys on this list. Rain Smith.
Is Ali Khalifa overseas?
Yes, he was over in Egypt for a little while because he was with Honest.
Yep.
And then Rain Smith's playing in that that pro tournament. So the other 3 older guys are not now. Let me give you one name, and then I know we need to get the break for Nick, but I know you like that though. James Scott, already here. Better watch out, Noah. Better watch out. James, look, now that we got Waterman, we can be like, hey,
James Scott.
Don't play around with James.
Take advantage of this right now.
Coming out. Big Scott. What am I going to call him? James Scott.
We're not
Great
doing
Scott.
Big anything.
Great Scott. James. No, I'm not calling him Great Scott.
Play. Because
Jamie.
That sounds like you pissed off at him all the time.
I call him
Great
Jamie.
Scott.
Jamie is always superior. So I could call him Jamie.
Why you gotta do that, man? Why?
Yeah, just the superior looks.
Superior in every form.
Size.
Okay.
He's bigger.
Faster,
stronger, sexier, strong jaw.
I got a better jaw. It's just jowlier.
Married. He's married.
Your brother's married?
To someone in the medical field.
Yes.
Shut up.
He took the Nick blueprint, but actually finished.
He finished the story.
Close the deal.
He actually finished the story.
Rolling along, 93.9 The Ville.
Jamie's growing in lead.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut-rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Yeah, it's that good. Theranos Pizza. Good taste, happy face, your place, my place. Always gonna make you happy. It's on your face. It's that good. Yes, it is, and we deliver it. Taste is fun. Yes, it is. We guarantee it. Yeah, it's that good. Theranos Pizza. Yeah, it's that good.
Lanning Paints is truly Louisville's hometown paint manufacturer. We create architectural coatings for homes and ship our industrial and commercial products across the United States and even across the world. I am Aaron Lanning, and I am lucky enough to work alongside my father, Nick, who is our chemist and brainchild for our local brand. He is working daily to formulate finishes and coatings that will beautify your interior walls, basement and garage floors, driveways, fences, siding, brick, and more. Visit LanningPaint.com to learn more about us or call us at 245-0630 to reach our Middletown location or 612-2138 for Dixie Highway, where we proudly offer a full array of Benjamin Moore products. Lanning Paints, painting the USA from Louisville, Kentucky since 1983.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, Bob Valvano, call 502-487-5099 to schedule your free in-home estimate today. For every 2 windows you buy, you'll get the next 2 free. For the last windows you'll ever need, go to universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
This is Jessica Hart.
And Rick Hart with MaidPro.
MaidPro is Louisville's premier professional cleaning service, servicing homes and businesses for more than 21 years. Our trained and trusted professionals are here to service your home with knowledge and care. With our 49-point checklist, MaidPro cleans deeper and takes the worry and stress out of maintaining the cleanliness of your home. We know you will be happier with the results when you hire MaidPro. Visit madepro.com now and schedule your free estimate today.
Value Market is Louisville's grocer. Since 1978, Value Market has been your neighborhood grocery store for all of life's best moments. Value Market gets it. Life is busy. That's why Value Market has curbside and delivery since 2013, freeing up more of your time for the more important things in life. Kids' ball games, family visits, work, tailgating, and cookouts. Value Market gets it. That's why Value Market has 4 area locations to serve your grocery needs. Mid-City Mall, Outer Loop Plaza, Iroquois Manor, and Mount Washington. At Value Market, you got savings in the bag. ValueMarket.com.
This is Keith Bosch with Rates Fence Company, a local family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years. Rates Fence is Louisville's premier fence installation and access control company, specializing in residential and commercial fencing solutions. If you are looking for a quality fence installation from a company you can trust, visit us online at ratesfence.com. That's RAATZ fence.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Clear Cut Hero is a new sports drink from Clear Cut Brands, the same local company that makes Focus.
Every 16-ounce bottle of Clear Cut Hero is packed with electrolytes and contains just the right amount of carbs, sodium, and potassium. It has only 25 calories and 5 grams of cane sugar.
It comes in 6 thirst-crushing flavors: Nova Orange, Cosmic Blue Raz, Eclipse Lemon Lime, Nexus Peach Mango, Dragon Fruit, and Apex Fruit Punch.
The great news is that Clear Cut Hero contains no high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no sucralose, and no red dyes. And it contains 80% less sugar than the leading sports drink.
Did you know that 70% of the Western world is dehydrated at any given time? Despite ample access to drinkable water, Clear Cut Hero has emerged as the champion of hydration, so you have a fighting chance against thirst.
Clear Cut Hero is available at your local Kroger or at www.clearcuthero.com.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
To one of the newest members of the team. That would be Kentuckiana Pump Sales, for every home, building, business, or municipality that all rely on the movement these pumps provide. The moment you need a water or sewage pump, you should be thinking Kentuckiana Pump Sales. They're like our first responders or essential personnel. Over 36 now years of experience, best service, fairest possible price, and it's right over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. People, go see Harold or go see Mark. They'll find out exactly what you need. Utility, sump, affluent, grinder, sewage, anything you need. 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, of course. Or you can give them a call, 812-725-9217, or simply visit KentuckianaPumps.com. You still digesting the NBA at all?
Yes and no. The
background.
Yeah, background, because these two series have been so
one-sided.
Well, I mean, I say that. Dallas, Minnesota's 3-0, but it's one of the closest 3-0 series you'll ever see. I mean, every game has been pretty good. But yeah, I'm kind of moved on. My brain's moved on to the final.
Yeah, it's Dallas.
Like, okay, we're
Boston.
doing Dallas, Boston, whether that's tonight, ends tonight, or
the inevitable
later. Yeah, it's like, Minnesota's not going to win 4 straight against Dallas. So okay, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm in.
Have you decided who you'll be rooting for?
I don't really have a beef with Dallas or Boston. I think that's another piece of it too. Like, I don't really dislike any of the 4 teams that were left, and especially, Dallas, Boston. Luka's. I got a little bit of a bias, I feel like, against him and Jokic and stuff, because I feel like they get a little, but they're so dang good, and Luka's been so good.
Did you see the breakdown of that step back?
Yes,
the Luka step back. I was trying to explain to somebody, like, that extra little step to get your feet under you is like deadly.
I know,
deadly, especially when you're already deadly.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do with that?
That's what I was saying it the whole time.
Did you see the video from the crowd when Rudy Gobert switched on Luka?
No.
So it's the Minnesota crowd, right? And
oh no.
So he switches on to because this was game 2, right?
2,
He hit the step back.
2.
Yeah, he hit that game 2 because game 3 was good too. But he so he switches, and as soon as Rudy Gobert stays with him, the crowd's like, "Oh God, oh God, come on!" And they're like, it was like, yeah, it like when I was watching that game with Elijah, and as soon as he made that first crossover, I told Elijah, I said, he's going to get a shot.
Yeah.
He's going to get a good shot. I don't know if he's going to hit it, but
once
he's going to get a good
once
look.
he gets out of the,
because it was like you could tell that first crossover, he was like, "Oh my God!"
You
he's
got on the
Rudy.
outside of his foot. Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to bring him back and forth a couple times, then he's going to step back, and then he's going to, hey, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You going to the bank?
It's like, man, I lost track. Yeah. Was that Sexy Red?
You're right.
She's going to be on NXT tonight. Really?
Don't Sexy Red. Okay.
I watched anime last night. But entertaining playoffs overall. Yeah. I agree. It's been a good playoff.
Like I say, it's entertaining basketball.
And just because the 2 conference finals have been kind of duds, and again, I say duds. I mean, there've been some good games in both, but duds as far as just not going back and forth. There's been like 5, 6 game sevens that were legit.
Yeah,
in the whole playoff.
it's been good. I think it does it a little bit of an injustice that the earlier games were so good.
Yeah, and like this texter, I agree with it. It's like it's crazy how the texter is crazy how close both series has been, and you're probably going to get 2 sweeps.
Right.
Because I mean,
that's closers.
That's the thing. When it's that, it's not like when I hear people say, "Oh, it could be." Like I saw somebody tweet. They were like, "Oh man, Minnesota could easily be up or should be up." That's what they said. They said they should be up 2-1. I'm like, no, they shouldn't. Go back and watch those games. They got beat. No, Dallas should be up 3-0. It's not Minnesota should be.
This is why you pay Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. I mean, no, Dallas is right where they should be. They made the plays and won the games.
The dudes that are different, can dig deep.
Like the Pacers, maybe you can look at the Pacers and go, man, you blew a 20-point lead, or something like that. It's like, okay, maybe you should probably have won a game or 2. But I'm like, that Dallas, Minnesota, and I was rooting for Minnesota to win it, but it's like, no, Dallas they've made the plays.
Close.
PJ Washington hitting that big 3
in
the other
corner.
day.
Yeah.
Like, and when it's a tie game, like that's what you do to win games. What?
Our daily reminder.
Oh man.
When I'm watching Ian Jackson.
Just everywhere. You're like, who's that? Oh my God.
I was like, where do I know Ian Jackson from? And he looked the same.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, this is what's been
Carl Anthony Towns. You watch him running up and down that floor, being a guard.
Yeah.
You watch PJ Washington.
No, he was just everywhere, man. And that's what you were playing against. And like I said, listen, I can understand where the Kentucky fan says, well, yeah, but this is why I'm mad at him. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you got to understand where we're saying, yeah, but we had to watch these teams year in and year out beat us and look unbeatable. Like now, if they win, it's going.
Isaiah Jackson. Sorry, I say Ian. Sorry,
Isaiah Jackson.
Thank you.
Yeah. But now if they win, it's going. Hey, man, you know what? Pope just did a good job. Good coaching job, and they're a normal team.
I'm gonna turn into the biggest Arkansas Pig Suey fan for 1 year, Steve.
For 1 year?
Can I do that for 1 year?
You got DJ Wagner this weekend. I think you credit Kenny Payne with that.
Of course, he got DJ Wagner this weekend, Steve.
He only got him because of Kenny Payne.
Steve, I am going to be the biggest Arkansas Razorback fan for at least one basketball season.
That's fair.
I'm gonna be like, let's go. We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Texas. Isaiah. Yeah, I say Ian Jackson. Isaiah Jackson. I'm like, that's the same Isaiah Jackson you had running up and down your court.
Even though we beat him. So ha.
And he's like one of the more effective pacers.
Well, he was the one, though. He was like PJ Washington was that year where we were always like, there was always that one guy. You're like, I really don't want him to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaiah Jackson, I remember he was thinking about coming back. And I remember me and you being like, oh, no. He's the one you don't want to come back. He comes back to change the game. Like they could be a different team with him.
I was certain DJ Wagner would go back to Kentucky, though.
Please. Can you imagine last year saying it's Cal and Kenny Payne going after DJ Wagner and somebody telling you, well, hey, he's going to get a chance to play for both of them in a year and a half at neither one of these schools? You'd be like, what?
What's going
to happen? Like, I guess I can see Kenny Payne getting fired. So, okay, but so does he get a job somewhere else?
Yeah. Cause
you're like, well, Cal's not. Well, where's Cal going? It's like now he's got Cal and Kenny Payne.
Yeah, who's going to be coaching Louisville? The Wagners.
Even though, listen. I will, since Kenny takes a lot of heat around here, I will give him some credit on this. I'm a statute of limitations, so I'm allowed to tell the story now. I saw Isaiah Miranda today. You remember that name, Isaiah Miranda? So I was talking with an assistant coach. I'll just leave it at that. You guys know who it is, probably. I was talking with an assistant coach before, and this is before Isaiah Miranda committed anywhere, before he committed to NC State, anywhere.
Are you going to refresh people about Isaiah Miranda?
Isaiah Miranda reclassed. He was a 5-star.
Yep.
He was out in California. This coach, I was talking with him, and it was Noel Smith. Y'all know who it is. So, anyways, they were going out to see Isaiah Miranda, and they watched a workout. Nolan said they sit there for about 7 minutes. It's a 5-star. So he said, Nick, I don't know if I've ever told you this story, but he said Kenny patted him on the leg and said, let's get out of here. And he was like,
to a 5-star.
And he was like, what? And so anyways, Nolan said they got in the car, and Nolan was like, I don't know what happened there, So Nolan said they got in the car, and he said they were driving down the road, and he said, out in California, and he told, like, they had, and here's the other thing, they were supposed to be there for like 2 days. They were visiting, and stuff. He said, what happened? He said, did something happen? He said, basically, Kenny was like, that kid sucks. That kid's terrible.
Yeah.
Which is why, let me be clear,
credit his talent evaluation.
Kenny is a great assistant coach.
Right.
That's why I think he's a great assistant coach. I just know he's a head coach.
Right.
And so he said that Kenny was like, that kid sucks. And they went on. So here's the thing. Isaiah Miranda commits to NC State, doesn't play. We're all like, oh, because he's going to the pros.
Yeah, right. He's pulling a Kentucky.
Doesn't go to the pros. He goes to Oklahoma State, doesn't play, and guess where he just committed to today? The University of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
It's a former 5-star. Isaiah Miranda.
And listen, we all can be mad at Kenny at times or what happened.
He nailed that one. Yeah.
He said he watched 7 minutes. They were supposed to be there for 2 days. He said, and Kenny just tapped him on the leg. He was like, let's get out of here. He said after 7 minutes, Kenny was like, that kid sucks.
Normally you hear about people making those kind of evaluations because of somebody's attitude or something.
I know, yeah.
But
the kid, all credit, the kid could be a nice kid, but he was just like, yeah, the kid's terrible.
It's like
the kid is never gonna make it ever. And now, like, he's been to 3 schools, and now he's at Green Bay, Wisconsin.
It makes you want to go back and say, I'm gonna go read the evaluations of everybody who saw him, and I'm gonna scratch you off my list. Of credible sources.
You thought that was like,
like again, he's young. You know,
I mean, sure,
he might have something to make you fall in love, but it's like, yes.
Because I remember watching his videos, man, and I was like, this kid is a unicorn.
What about his call on your boy? Committed to Wake Forest, I think. From DePaul. We loved his videos. We thought he was a surefire. He was supposed to come after Manny.
Oh, Churchill.
Yeah, Churchill Bass.
Yeah, Churchill. Yeah,
he's at Wake Forest now, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
that was another one that apparently
he was like, nah.
Didn't care about.
What do you think about? You think Churchill's gonna be good?
I mean, I think Churchill can.
I can see why he passed on him.
Yeah,
I
think Churchill also is a kid that can, like, you know, he can put. I mean, you watch Simon, he had some nice putbacks and stuff again at DePaul. So it's like, yeah. Like, I mean, honestly, I mean, you know, hey, you put him with somebody like Tyler. Like Wake Forest put together a nice little squad,
and
man.
Tyler will find you. He finds you. Yeah. I'm
somebody just go up and dunk. Yeah, like that ain't too bad. We've officially announced Rain Smith.
Rain Smith is official.
So as of right now, it's Rain Smith.
Okay, you got a shooter.
Yeah, we got an official Rain Smith shooter. Yeah, announcement. So that's good to have. Yeah, excited about that.
Clouds look beautiful today. Good job.
Yeah, it does, man.
Yeah. So you get to that storm, and you get to absolute perfect.
Yeah, like the world kind of is pure for a day. Then they'll start
start tic-tac-toe in the sky
with it again. But yeah, Rain Smith officially being announced. So I guess we're gonna get a lot of announcements today. I guess that's what we're gonna get. So
I hope some other people enroll today. I want more people on campus. I do want more people on campus.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just kind of happy to.
I'm happy with the roster they put together. Yeah, like I said, I guess I'm just doing it, Steve. Like moving on to the next thing. Like get them here, and I want to listen. Summer, you can really get stronger. You know, you can get stronger. You can stay focused, and get the physicals out the way. Yeah. Like I do look forward to getting the guys here, get the physicals out the way. Any, you know, if news is gonna come out that, you know, this guy's not gonna be practicing this summer.
Play,
whatever, right. Like get that stuff. Get the medical attention hands on,
and not even to be callous. I mean, you know, because you would hate it. You know, like Dennis Evans, you hate it, but it's like, that's the possibility. I'd rather not know that in November, December.
Right.
Let's find that out in July.
Right.
For multiple reasons, for their own safety and for the team. You know,
I used to,
like I said, not being cold, but I mean, if you have something that is like, okay, no, he can't play, or let's not even go to like heart issue. Let's go to his shoulders hurt.
Yeah, if you got to scope something,
get
it done. You know,
I agree.
But
I will say, if you're telling now, I don't know what the rule is though. Just because they're starting July 8th, does that mean they've got to wait till July 8th to be here?
No. I think once you start taking classes, they can give you your financial benefits. But listen, man, with the NIL part of it,
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
can they not put you up somewhere here?
No, school can't.
No, but can we not? Okay, well, here's NIL.
Yeah,
for a month.
Yeah,
I think housing.
I think they can. If you're
gonna live at the Galt House for a year,
you're making your money off name, image, and likeness. You can be here on campus, but not enrolled.
You can't put them in the Galt House and then be like, well, I don't know. Now we got Denny Crum Hall. I guess you can. You probably be like, yeah, no, this is gonna be better. Yeah, trust me.
Or you start.
I wanted my bridge.
Listen, you start. Oh, that's funny. You can start Listen,
I don't think I've ever went over 15 miles an hour driving through that area.
I am extremely careful.
I
do have
even if there's nobody in sight, I'm like, I will not be the one to hit a player.
I hate.
It won't be me.
Listen, my antennas in that little area go way up.
I know, me too. If Steve Rummage ever is involved in a hit accident with a player, know that player ran into my car because
jumped on your hood.
Yeah, because I am going extremely slow.
No. Listen, I think you can, like, if a player's getting NIL, they can technically rent out Denny Crum Hall like a regular student, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure they find some ways to make discounts to make it affordable for incoming students.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, or like I said, even put them in the hotel that is right by the Cardinal Stadium now.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine you couldn't get if a kid wanted, it's like, I want to be on campus,
but I don't feel like going to class.
Yeah, or I just can't. Or I can't enroll by May 28th. I could enroll by June 7th, which that's too late now, but I can be there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not too worried about that, man. I think you meet them at a local Planet Fitness. You think Rick Keeber couldn't get you into Planet Fitness of all things?
Speaking of, Drew, if you're listening, do we have a hotel plug, Nikki, that you know about?
Not at the moment.
We don't. Local hotels. I'm talking about management, owners, management. We need a sponsored hotel. Middays with Marcus Maben is right now sending out the back signal. We need an official hotel of Middays with Marcus Maben that I will personally direct people to who come into town, out of town, and we'll have events. We'll use your lobby. We'll have events on locations and shows. We need to partner with a hotel.
Yeah, man.
Not just for selfish reasons.
But mostly for selfish reasons.
No, I think we're mutually beneficial is what's a call.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
We can help you. You can help us. Not just hotels, but all businesses. But in particular hotels, because I definitely wasn't going to say, no power. I was going to totally blow some money just to stand here and living in this peasant status.
It's fair.
You're lucky I didn't mark that, man.
I'll tell you what. We'll take our last commercial break. 93.9 The Ville.
The sounds of spring can often be followed by the sounds of a broken air conditioner. With warmer weather ahead, don't wait for an emergency. So if you hear your AC unit making some unwanted noises, then call DFH Company today at 968-6222. Now when you buy a complete Train system, receive 10-year parts and labor warranty and up to $1,000 rebate on a high-efficiency system. It's hard to stop a train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at DFHcompany.com. Visit DFHcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house to see a coaster that's new for the entire crew, and they call it Good Gravy.
Good Gravy, the new family roller coaster at Holiday World and Splash and Safari. Twist and turn past a gigantic rolling pin, milk bottle, and more in a race to save Thanksgiving dinner. First forwards, then backwards. It's fun with a little gravy on top. Get tickets at holidayworld.com.
Most people don't put much thought into the value of a reliable water or sewage pump until they have to. Well, I have a team that never stops thinking about it. Kentuckiana Pump Sales. With over 35 years of experience, Kentuckiana Pump Sales, a premier Ashland pump shop, includes sump, sewage, grinder pumps, and many more to service all residential, municipal, commercial, and industrial needs. Next time you think about pumps, think Kentuckiana Pump Sales, 3303 Industrial Parkway, Jeffersonville, Indiana, or visit KentuckianaPumps.com.
Hey, Louisville fans, Steve Rummage here. In life, there are moments when the stakes are high and the decisions you make can forever change the outcome of your financial future. Buying or selling your home, that's one of those major league moments. Imagine this. If we're facing a major surgery, you wouldn't pick a cut rate surgeon or someone offering a 1% discount, right? So why gamble with a cheaper option when it comes to selling your home? Go with a pro, someone who's recently named one of Louisville's 40 under 40, and call Josh Jarbo. Josh and the team of agents at RE/MAX Empire understand the value of what's at play. They don't offer any gimmicks, and they definitely don't take shortcuts. They provide the full MVP treatment every step of the way. So when buying or selling your home, choose the team that goes the distance for you. At RE/MAX Empire, your goals paired with their strategy is a guaranteed recipe for success. I'm Steve Rummage, and I'm telling you, in real estate, don't settle for anything less than the best. Call Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or check out his website at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner, RE/MAX Empire at Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Equal housing lender.
Hey, Cards fans. Do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And you've heard me talk a lot about how treating low testosterone can improve your sleep, your workouts, your energy levels, and more. But today I want to talk to you about your sex drive, because low testosterone can have a significant impact on your desire for intimacy. It can even be a factor in erectile dysfunction. And if you're in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship, a low sex drive could really be a problem. The good news is that if you're like most guys, treating your low testosterone could really change the way you feel about sex, giving you back the flame and desire that is so important when you love someone. So if you're feeling sluggish and tired, if you're not sleeping well, if your workouts aren't that great, and most of all, if your sex drive is more like a putt, make an appointment at Tri-State Men's Health and have your testosterone levels checked. Your initial visit is only $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
Your home is your fortress, and your first line of defense is your roof. So if your roof is under attack by either Mother Nature or Father Time, you should be calling Citadel Roofing and Construction. Citadel Roofing and Construction is locally owned and operated, will provide free inspections, estimates, and of course they'll work with your insurance. Did I also mention their A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau? Let Citadel Roofing and Construction protect the roof that protects you by calling 502-219-7964 today.
It's that good, there knows pizza. Good taste, happy face, your place, my place, always gonna make you happy. It's something on your face. It's that good, yes it is, and we deliver it. Taste is fun, yes it is, we guarantee it. Yeah, it's that good, there knows pizza. Yeah, it's that good.
Tech-savvy professionals delivering equipment, technology, and service for all your office, network, and print communication needs. Look no further.
Just for love, for duplicators,
High-quality office equipment, print, and IT solutions at fair and transparent pricing. That is Duplicator's commitment to you. Your tech-savvy office equipment and outsourced IT professionals can simplify your daily work process wherever you find yourself working with world-class network business machines and solutions from Ricoh and Savin. And that commitment continues with their commercial print and mailing division, Derby City Litho. Check out the Ricoh Pro C7210 graphic print system providing superior color output. Duplicator Sales, Derby City Litho, Corporate Mailing Systems, Ricoh and Savin. Call them at 502-589-5555 or visit them online, duplicatorsales.net, or at their store, 831 East Broadway, Louisville, with offices in Elizabethtown, Lexington, Paducah.
just with love, for duplicators,
Hey guys, this is Jeff Yoakum at Thrive Men's Counseling. Men often consider therapy when stress, anxiety, depression, or relationship problems are making life tough. But guys tend to avoid therapy because they worry about being misunderstood or judged by their therapist. At Thrive, you'll see a male therapist with the clinical and life experience to understand you and your challenges. To schedule a free phone consultation, call 329-8934 or visit thrive502.com. That's 329-8934 or thrive502.com.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the exceptional orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With an experienced team and a full line of advanced services and procedures, it's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit baptisthealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
Matzo Pie Anchorage is Louisville's best-kept secret and the pizza partner for 1020's flagship craft brewery in Butchertown, 2 blocks from Lynn Family Stadium, along with 1020 Douglas Loop and in Clarksville. Matzo Pie is the perfect combination of flavor, tasty sourdough, thin crust pizza paired with local craft beer. Keep it independent, Louisville. Matzo Pie and 1020 Craft Brewery are your absolute go-tos for local brick oven pizza and craft beer. You can also bring the pie to your backyard. Unique caterings for parties of all sizes, weddings, birthdays, derby, retirements, corporate lunches, rehearsals, and more. Visit matzopie.com for more.
missed. Sorry, YouTube, you just missed all that.
It was stupid anyway.
They just missed the whole breakdown. Listen, who's the tight end you would use? My secret weapon, Steve, was California. Cal had Tony Gonzalez. All time.
All time.
Oh,
okay.
They had Tony Gonzalez. They had Deshaun Jackson, like right when he came out, and they had like Marshawn Lynch or somebody.
Lynch,
yeah. So it was like one of those
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like that was the last game I played, and it had like an underrated, you don't think of Cal as a football powerhouse.
No,
but like they're elites.
They've got
they got Hall of Famers. Yeah, Hall of Famer level dudes at each position.
Yeah.
That's
pretty good.
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm just going Cal. People like, what? If you flew state? I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
I've been waste you.
Yeah.
Who's the last tight end the last 10 years that you were like a cheat code tight end?
Tight end that would have missed
I had to
the
ask
game.
you that. Yeah, a cheat code
That's
tight
a
end.
good question, man.
Text us. Last 10
football.
years, who's a tight end, a cheat code tight end that we've seen?
I mean, the Moss kid from LSU was good a few years ago, but he got lost in the shuffle because that team had Justin Jefferson and who's my guy for the Bengals, Jamar Chase and Clyde Edwards-Helaire and all them, and it was like, oh yeah, and this guy.
Yeah, LSU, they'll drown out some dogs. Who's the best tight end in the last 10 years in college?
I mean, Payne Durham's probably up there for Purdue. Brock Bowers, yeah. Yeah, Brock Bowers. That would be the one. That's a good answer, Texter.
Bowers.
Yeah. Even though he was just recent, but
Right,
I mean,
right.
yeah, but yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, he was probably the best player in college football. You almost forget he's a tight end because he was so
versatile.
Yeah, he can do anything.
Yeah, I'm like
Kyle Pitts, that's a good one.
Pitts
from Florida. Yeah.
I love Pitts. Pitts is probably for me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I would go.
Really, I like Bowers.
That's fine. You can be wrong. What about
you can have Pitts, I'll have Bowers.
Marshawn Ford. Probably up there.
Yeah.
Look in Satterfield's offense.
Yeah.
Marshawn Ford. Yeah. Who's doing the coaching?
Right.
Yeah, and who utilizes tight ends? Come on, Coach Brom. I need one of our tight ends to be on this list.
Could be, man. We got a heck of a roster, man, of tight ends. So, man, it could be this year.
That's the one thing that we thought.
Yeah,
that
last year that he really missed it.
Yeah. That we thought he was going to come in and instantly tight ended up. But yeah, I'll still put that on.
While we're thinking about that, Coach Kelsey said this about Rain Smith. Rain Smith was announced officially today. They're officially announcing the roster for those of you that are just listening, probably over the next day or so.
I'm listening.
It says one of the best shooters in the world at his age. Rain is battle tested and brings an invaluable level of stability to the program. He's an established producer, over 102 games at the Division I level, and represents his home country of Australia at the highest level of global competition. Rain lives and breathes our culture. His toughness and consistency were cornerstones of what we built in Charleston. He'll embody what it means to be a Louisville basketball player.
Does that sound like a starter?
I mean, it don't sound like somebody who's not going to play. I don't know.
Rain Smith is everything that I want to be as a coach, a player, a person, a human. He represents in the world team.
I know.
He represents his country at the highest level.
Yeah, I mean that don't
sound like stars.
Yeah, I mean it don't sound like somebody's gonna fight for minutes.
Or is that his way of hyping him up to be like, yeah, when you come off the bench, don't.
Yeah, where it's like, all right, yeah,
best shooter I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, like this dude, he hasn't earned that yet.
Coach Pitino never.
Kelsey hasn't earned that yet. Like you don't get to hit us with those.
With the super exaggeration.
Yeah. No.
Top flight shooter in the world, Craig. Shockey. Is Shockey is Shockey last 10 years though?
No.
Yeah. I was like,
Shockey played in 2002.
yeah, I was gonna say he was
on
the
that
games.
01 Miami. No, he was on that 01 Miami team. I wore a shield and number 80 because of Jeremy Shockey.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm like Shockey's.
But he wasn't lead. I mean, Texter might have missed the 10-year thing. But
It's funny. When your boy popped up, I was watching a game. I was watching the New Orleans Saints late in the year.
Yep.
And who's your boy from Miami? Started off playing basketball and went.
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham. I was like, he's still in the league, and I'm like, yeah, he's still in the league. Cause just he can move. Just I need a touchdown. I need red zone. Like,
yeah. I've got a dude that can move. He's agile. He can bounce. He can get up in the air.
I know we're literally at play out time, Steve. And Nikki just got up.
He just bounced. He's like, I'm out of here. See y'all.
Yes.
Well, while he's out there, let me remind everybody, of course, my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. Listen, it's been this weekend, everything, man. Just I continue to see continued results, man. I was out there, I did all my yard work, did the new mulch, did everything, and just felt great, man. Out in the heat, listen, and I know it sounds goofy, but I mean, over the last little while, I would do that, and I would be like midway through, I'm like, I'm done,
right?
Boys. This is getting me. But it wasn't, so, and that is, I'm on my sixth shot of testosterone now, started the semaglutide. So listen, go to that tristatemenshealth.com, go to the website, quick 10-question quiz, yes or no answer. It's going to take you about 2 minutes. If you're feeling that way, you just don't feel like yourself anymore, whatever it is, it happens generally over time. Like I said, I was surprised to learn that, I'm 38, and they're like, yeah, well, you probably start losing 2 to 3% of your testosterone every year when you turn 30. So, if you're putting on